patrons, Melinda Burns, one of our patrons, has asked me to talk to you about savings. And I love that title, Melinda, so thank you. Savings are very important to me as they are to you. You may not have a savings account, but I have many reasons that you would want to save. Number one, emergencies. An emergency fund is critical to a household. Things happen that you haven't planned, and that's what that emergency fund is for. So if the water heater goes out, if the transmission breaks on the car, you've got money to help you. Now, in the beginning, it's going to be hard because something's going to happen and you're not going to have enough, but you'll have some. Eventually, you'll have enough, and you just keep saving every week or month or quarter or bonus, whatever it is you decide with your spouse to save. Put that money in there and save it every single time without fail. It's like a bill. You put it in there, and then at some point you're going to need it, and that's what it's for. Now, I also personally have a savings for birthdays and Christmas. That I put a set amount in every month. And you can figure out how much you're going to need by figuring out how much you spend on each person. That's a very critical point of your budget. Once you figured out how much you spend on each person and how many people you're buying for, you'll know how much you need for Christmas. Then add in extra food and decorations, because you're going to upgrade your decorations. You always do, don't you? All right. So maybe you don't, but usually you buy one or two little things and freshen your decorations. So that's how much you need for Christmas. If you're going to travel, that also needs to be in there for Christmas. And then for birthdays, the same thing. How much do you spend on birthdays? Who do you buy birthday gifts for? That's going to go in there. Now, I also put my mother and dad's Mother and Father's Day in there. That goes in there. And that's it. That's what goes in there. And then if I know how much I need for the year for those two groupings, then I divide by 12, and that's how much a month I need to put in my savings account. Now, Christmas is, when I'm recording this is July. So you've got August, September, October, November, 4 months before you start shopping. So you've really got July too. July, August, September, October, and November. At the end of November, you might want to start shopping, or you can shop from this before, as long as you keep track of how much you've spent out. But you don't want to be saving in December. That's too late. So you've got 5 months. Let's say, just because I'm going to pick a number out of the year, you need $1,000. Okay, then divide that by 5. That's $200 a month. Can you afford $200 a month? Now, if it was the whole year ahead of you, if you started saving for next year in December, on December 1st, you'd have 12 months till you get to the end of November. It would be less than $100 a year. But this year, a month, but this year it's going to be $200 a month. Can you afford that? If you can't, then you need to think about cutting back on Christmas and holidays and birthdays. Christmas and birthdays. Or holidays and birthdays. I'll say holidays. So think about that. Otherwise, you're going to charge it, and that's going to be more debt, and I don't want you to be in debt. So rethink what you're going to do for Christmas, or buy things on sale, and cut your budget down. What can you afford to save? Okay. And then the other thing I save for is vacations. And I take a vacation twice a year. I do. I take one with my girlfriends, and we go off together for a week, and I take one with Mr. B. Plus, we have mini vacations, 3-day vacations from here and there. But I have to save for those vacations, and so I save. I know how much I'm going to need for my vacation with my girlfriends, and I know how much I'm going to need for the 3-day weekends we take and the week's vacation that Larry and I take. And so that money is divided by 12, and I save that much every month. So that it's lovely, because I have money to go on vacation. All right, then, so for you, if you're going to go on vacation next July, you've got 12 months to save. Okay, so now's the time. The other thing I save for is a personal savings account. That, for me, is where I get my makeup money. Anything I want to buy on Amazon that's for me personally, not for the house, then that's my personal savings account. And I put so much a month in that. So I have quite a few savings accounts. You don't have to have that many, but at least have one in a household savings account for emergencies. All right? And that's how you do it. You start putting a little in every time. You make a commitment and you think of it as a bill and you mark it off your bills every month when you're paying bills. That's it for today. I hope that was helpful. Have a beautiful day, and always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.